Welcome to the channel USAX Coins, where even the dirtiest and most ignored coins can hide shocking surprises. Today we are talking about a coin that millions of people throw away without a second thought, the United States of America 1-cent Lincoln penny from 1997, especially the dirty, worn, and forgotten ones that may actually be hiding serious collector value. Most people believe that a dirty penny is worthless, something to clean, spend, or toss aside, but experienced coin collectors know that dirt, discoloration, and age marks can sometimes protect rare details and hide important clues that separate an ordinary coin from a highly valuable discovery. The 1997 Lincoln penny was minted during a time when pennies were still heavily used in everyday life, traveling through pockets, drawers, cash registers, and sidewalks, collecting grime, scratches, and stains that tell a story of constant circulation and survival. On the front of the coin, the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln stands as a symbol of unity, strength, and American history, a design that has appeared on the penny for generations and continues to attract collectors who appreciate both history and hidden variety. Turn the coin over and you will see the Lincoln Memorial, a design filled with fine details that are often overlooked when a coin is dirty. Yet these tiny details are exactly where collectors search for rare spacing, lettering differences, and minting surprises. What makes a dirty 1997 penny exciting is the possibility that dirt can hide rare varieties, especially in the lettering, spacing, and alignment on the reverse, where some pennies from this era were struck differently than normal circulation coins. Collectors pay extremely close attention to the spacing between the letters in the word America, because certain rare versions from this period show unusual spacing that was never meant to be released, and dirt can often mask this feature until the coin is carefully examined. Another thrilling factor is minting errors, including double details, off-center strikes, weak impressions, and metal flow lines, all of which can exist even on coins that look damaged or ugly at first glance. A dirty penny may appear worthless on the surface, but beneath the grime could be sharp details, rare die characteristics, or unique strike features that make the coin extremely desirable to serious collectors. Many valuable pennies have been discovered in coin jars, junk drawers, and even on the ground, simply because someone took the time to look past the dirt and examine the coin closely instead of dismissing it. The 1997 Lincoln penny is especially interesting because very few people saved rolls from this year, assuming modern pennies would never be valuable, and that lack of preservation has quietly created scarcity for special varieties and error coins. Cleaning a coin improperly can destroy its value, which is why collectors always recommend examining dirty coins carefully and leaving them in their original condition until they are properly identified. Today, coin hunters actively search through dirty pennies because they understand that condition alone does not define value, rarity does, and some of the rarest finds come from the ugliest looking coins. Now comes the moment every penny hunter dreams about. If you discover a 1997 Lincoln penny, even a dirty one, that carries a rare variety or significant minting error, its value can reach an unbelievable level, with top examples selling for as much as $5,000. Today we are uncovering the surprising story behind the United States of America 1-cent Lincoln penny from 2009, a coin many people dismiss because it looks modern, worn, or dirty, yet collectors know it can hide remarkable value. The year 2009 was one of the most special years in the entire history of the Lincoln penny. Created to honor the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and during this year the United States released a unique series of designs that instantly set these pennies apart from every other modern issue. Most 2009 pennies spent years in circulation, rolling through countless hands, picking up dirt, grime, scratches, and discoloration, and because of this, many people assume a dirty example has no worth. But experienced collectors know that dirt can sometimes protect important details and hide rare features. On the front of the coin, Abraham Lincoln's portrait remains strong and dignified, representing unity, perseverance, and American history, and even when covered in dirt, the fine details of this design can hold clues that collectors carefully study. Turn the coin over and you will find one of the special Lincoln bicentennial reverse designs, each one representing a different stage of Lincoln's life. And these designs make the 2009 penny completely unique among modern 1-cent coins. What makes a dirty 2009 Lincoln penny especially exciting is that heavy circulation often hides strike quality, detail sharpness, and possible minting errors, which can only be discovered by careful examination rather than quick judgment. Collectors search closely for double details, unusual lettering, weak or missing design elements, and other minting anomalies that may exist even on coins that appear damaged or unattractive at first glance. Some rare examples may show striking errors such as off-center impressions, die cracks, or metal flaws, and these unexpected characteristics can dramatically increase a coin's desirability and collector demand. Many valuable 2009 pennies have been found in old jars, rolls, and even loose change, simply because someone decided to inspect a dirty coin instead of ignoring it. Cleaning a coin incorrectly can permanently destroy its value, which is why collectors always recommend leaving dirty pennies in their original state until they are properly identified and evaluated. The 2009 Lincoln penny also comes from a time when many people stopped saving pennies altogether, believing they would never be worth more than face value, and this attitude has quietly increased scarcity for special varieties and high-quality examples. Today, collectors actively search through dirty coins from 2009, knowing that condition alone does not define value. Rarity, design, and minting mistakes do. This penny proves that even modern coins can become serious collectibles, especially when they carry historical significance and unique designs. Now comes the moment every penny hunter waits for. If you find a dirty 2009 Lincoln penny with a rare variety or a confirmed minting error, its value can climb to an impressive level, with top examples reaching as much as $3,000. Today we are exploring the United States of America 1-cent Lincoln penny from 1980, a coin that millions of people have spent, lost, or ignored, yet collectors know that even a dirty, worn, or grimy example can be hiding amazing potential worth. The year 1980 was a fascinating time in American history, a period of economic change, rising inflation, and heavy coin circulation, which meant pennies were constantly moving through hands, pockets, vending machines, cash registers, and coin jars, picking up scratches, dirt, and discoloration along the way, and many people assumed they were worthless as soon as they looked dirty or worn. On the front of the coin, Abraham Lincoln's portrait still stands as a symbol of perseverance, unity, and American heritage, and even when covered in grime, collectors know that the fine details in the face, beard, and hair can hold clues to rare varieties and minting differences that make this penny more valuable than you might think. Turn the coin over and you will see the Lincoln Memorial, a design that has become iconic over decades of pennies, and this reverse side is where collectors often examine the spacing, alignment, and tiny details in the lettering to spot double dies, weak strikes, or unusual errors that can dramatically increase a coin's worth. What makes a dirty 1980 Lincoln penny so exciting is that grime and circulation can actually hide rare features, including slight die variations, doubled details, or weakly struck letters, and even coins that appear ordinary at first glance may contain a rare find just waiting to be discovered. Collectors know that uncirculated or high-grade pennies from 1980 are far more difficult to find than most people assume, because most pennies from this era were heavily circulated, worn, and damaged, making top-quality examples highly sought after for private collections and auctions. Even dirty pennies can contain incredible minting errors, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, die clashes, clipped planchets, or doubled letters, and these mistakes create one-of-a-kind coins that can turn a worthless-looking penny into a prized collectible that commands serious attention and high value. Many valuable pennies have been discovered in old jars, drawers, rolls, and even between couch cushions, simply because someone chose to examine them carefully rather than dismissing them as trash, and the 1980 Lincoln penny is one of those coins where patience and knowledge can pay off in a major way. It is important to remember that cleaning a coin improperly can destroy its collector value, which is why even dirty, grimy pennies should be left in their original state until they can be professionally evaluated and verified for any rare features or errors. The 1980 Lincoln penny is also a reminder that coins from the modern era, even those that appear common or dirty, can hold surprising historical significance, especially when they display unusual features, minting anomalies, or remain in better condition than expected for their age and circulation history. Collectors continue to search through old coin rolls, pockets, and collections for dirty 1980 pennies, because even a worn, grimy example could turn out to be a rare find. showing that condition alone does not define value. And hidden treasure can appear in the most unexpected places. Now comes the moment every coin hunter dreams of. If you discover a dirty 1-cent Lincoln penny from 1980 that carries a rare variety or minting error, its value can reach an incredible level, with the most desirable examples selling for as much as $7,000. Today we are diving deep into the United States of America 1-cent Lincoln penny from 1989, a coin that millions of people have spent, tossed, or ignored, yet collectors know that even a dirty, worn, or grimy example can hold surprising hidden worth. The year 1989 was an interesting time in American coinage, a period when pennies were still a key part of everyday transactions, traveling through countless hands, pockets, cash registers, vending machines, and coin jars, picking up grime, scratches, and discoloration along the way, and most people assumed that a dirty penny had no value beyond its face amount. On the front of the coin, Abraham Lincoln's portrait remained strong, dignified, and full of character, symbolizing perseverance, leadership, and the enduring spirit of the United States. And even when covered in dirt or wear, collectors know that the details of Lincoln's face, hair, and beard can provide crucial clues to rare varieties or minting errors that may make this penny far more valuable than it appears. Flip the coin over, and you will find the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a design that has defined the reverse of pennies for decades. And this side is where collectors often focus on tiny details, spacing, and alignment to identify double dies, weak strikes, or other subtle anomalies that can dramatically increase the coin's value. What makes a dirty 1989 Lincoln penny so intriguing is that dirt and circulation can sometimes protect rare features that would otherwise wear away, meaning that even coins that look dull, worn, or grimy may hide rare die characteristics, minting mistakes, or unique details waiting to be discovered. Collectors know that high-grade examples from this era are surprisingly scarce, because the vast majority of pennies from 1989 were heavily circulated, lost, or damaged. And this scarcity drives the demand for coins in better condition or with unusual features, even if they appear dirty at first glance. Minting errors from this year are particularly exciting, including off-center strikes, double details, die cracks, clipped planchets, and other anomalies that make a coin truly one of a kind. And even a dirty penny can contain these rare characteristics, turning what looks like a worthless coin into a collector's dream. Many of the most valuable 1989 pennies have been discovered in old coin rolls, drawers, jars, or even on the ground, simply because someone took the time to examine them closely rather than tossing them aside, proving that patience and knowledge can pay off in a major way when hunting for hidden treasures. It's important to remember that cleaning a coin improperly can destroy its value, so collectors always recommend leaving dirty pennies in their original state until they can be carefully inspected and evaluated for rare features, varieties, or minting errors that could dramatically increase their worth. The 1989 Lincoln penny also demonstrates that modern coins are not automatically worthless, and that condition alone does not determine value, because scarcity, survival, minting mistakes, and unique characteristics can all combine to create a surprisingly valuable collectible. Even in coins that appear ordinary or dirty, collectors today continue to search through old rolls, coin jars, and inherited collections for dirty 1989 pennies, because even a heavily circulated, grimy example could turn out to be an extremely rare find, showing that treasure can be hiding in the most unexpected places and in the most humble of coins. Now comes the moment every penny hunter dreams of. If you are fortunate enough to find a dirty 1-cent Lincoln penny from 1989 that carries a rare variety or a confirmed minting error, its value can reach an astonishing level, with the most sought-after examples selling for as much as $4,000. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of the United States of America 1-cent Lincoln penny from 1983, a coin that millions of people have spent, lost, or tossed aside, yet collectors know that even a dirty, grimy, or worn example can be hiding unbelievable hidden worth. The year 1983 was an interesting period in American coinage, a time when pennies were still a major part of daily life, traveling through pockets, drawers, vending machines, cash registers, and coin jars, collecting dirt, scratches, and marks along the way. And most people assumed that a dirty penny was completely worthless, never imagining the potential it could hold for collectors. On the front of the coin, Abraham Lincoln's portrait remains bold and timeless, representing perseverance, leadership, and the enduring spirit of the United States. And even when dirt, grime, or wear has accumulated over decades, the fine details of Lincoln's hair, beard, and facial features can sometimes reveal important clues to rare varieties, striking errors, or subtle differences that make this coin more valuable than it looks at first glance. Flip the coin over, and you will see the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a design that has defined the reverse of pennies for decades, and this side is where collectors focus closely on tiny details, letter spacing, and alignment to identify potential double dies, weak strikes, or other unusual characteristics that can dramatically increase a penny's market value. What makes a dirty 1983 Lincoln penny so exciting is that grime and circulation can sometimes preserve rare features that might otherwise wear away over time, which means even coins that appear dull, scratched, or heavily used can hide hidden minting mistakes or one-of-a-kind details waiting to be discovered. Collectors understand that uncirculated or high-grade examples from 1983 are surprisingly hard to find, because most pennies from this year were heavily circulated, lost, or damaged, and scarcity combined with condition drives collector demand, making any well-preserved example, even a dirty one, an important find. Even dirty pennies can carry incredible minting errors, including off-center strikes, doubled design elements, die cracks, clipped planchets, and other anomalies, and these features make a coin truly one of a kind, instantly transforming what looks like a worthless penny into a collector's treasure. Many of the most valuable 1983 pennies have been discovered in old coin rolls, jars, drawers, and even loose change lying around, simply because someone took the time to examine them carefully instead of tossing them away, proving that patience and knowledge are essential when hunting for hidden treasures. It's critical to remember that cleaning a coin improperly can destroy its value, so collectors always recommend leaving dirty pennies in their original state until they can be carefully evaluated for rare features, minting errors, or unusual varieties that could dramatically increase their worth. The 1983 Lincoln penny also shows that modern coins are not automatically worthless, and that value is not determined solely by appearance, because scarcity, survival, and minting mistakes can turn even a grimy, circulated penny into a highly sought-after collectible. Collectors today continue to search through old coin rolls, jars, and inherited collections for dirty 1983 pennies, knowing that even a heavily worn, grimy example could turn out to be a rare and extremely valuable find, demonstrating that treasure often hides in plain sight and in the most humble of coins. Now comes the moment every penny hunter dreams about. If you are lucky enough to discover a dirty 1-cent Lincoln penny from 1983 that carries a rare variety or a confirmed minting error, its value can climb to an incredible level, with the most desirable examples selling for as much as $6,000, yes, $6,000 for a single dirty penny, a powerful reminder that hidden wealth can be quietly sitting in your pocket or coin jar. So always examine your coins carefully, never underestimate a worn or grimy penny. Thanks with love for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep hunting for hidden coin treasures.